You see, I'm not a stats guy. I'm not a stats guy. But there are instances where it is important to bring up stats, especially when we're having this discussion here. So I'm not a stats guy, but I think this particular statistic is very poignant for this discussion here. It is imperative. I thought it was a typo. Like when I was watching the game, when this was brought up around like the 82nd minute, I thought it was a typo. I was like, no, something's wrong. So I tweeted out, I said, yo, Streets, I think there's a typo here and everything. No, it's not a typo. So in 92 minutes of football, 92 minutes, Werder Bremen were at the crib. Werder Bremen had 0 shots, 0 on target. Bayern had 25 shots, 7 on target, 70% per possession. Werder Bremen did not have a single attempt. Forget about shots off target, or you didn't have a shot on goal. Werder Bremen at the crib did not have a single attempt on or off target. That is how dominant Bayern were. They were fiendishly dominant. They were fiendishly dominant. So again, I look at this whole thing because we have to bring this up. Oopsie daisy, sorry. We have to bring this up. We have to. Because you say to yourselves that Tuchel really was holding this team back. Apart from Olise, it's the same thing. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, because I believe he still had Pavlovic last season, and everyone else is the same. Like, obviously, the league's left, but Davis, Upamecano, Kim, what's it called? Joshua Kimmich, Lema, Kane, Gnabry, Musiala. It's all the same players. The only new player here is Olise, and you can't tell me that because Olise, a guy who plays for Palace, a young dude still growing, has come into the game, suddenly, whoa. Because what is frightening is just how different this team looks compared to how they looked under Tuchel. That is the frightening aspect here. Because it then goes to show that I believe there are 2 notions here. A great coach and a great manager. Kompany, I think, is showing that he's a great coach, but he's not a great manager. So it's okay. What does that mean? Fergie is an outstanding manager. What is a manager? The keyword is manage. I can manage any situation. Give me any set of players at any level. I can adapt and I can manage to that situation. But for a coach, I have a philosophy. I have a way of playing. Give me those particular sets of players, I will cook. If I don't have those right tools, I can't cook. So that is why you have those great coaches and great managers. Pep is one of the greatest coaches we've ever seen. One of the GOAT coaches. As a manager, not so much. And I think Kompany, who is a disciple of Pep, has shown, this is a really good coach. Because what we're seeing here is great coaching. The fact that these are the exact same players that Tuchel had last season, and this team is restricting a team at the crib to 0 attempts, and these guys scored 9 goals earlier this week, 5 goals again, and these guys are scoring goals for fun. And players are playing to levels that they never even hinted at under Tuchel. It's showing that Vincent Kompany, this guy is a really damn good coach. And Tuchel may need to be incarcerated. 25 to life. Multiple life sentences. 24/7 lockdown. Because it is baffling. Because you would assume that this would take a bit of time for them to now warm into Kompany's methods and now try to learn how he's playing. But just how quickly they've taken upon Kompany's mindset and his coaching just shows me that Tuchel was 1000% the wrong man for this group. The fact that it has not taken a long adjustment period shows me that, no, these are obviously very talented players who just needed to be given the right instructions, not told to defend with every man, woman, and child. That Tuchel did. You see, look, as again, Bayern were outstanding. They were outstanding. Kane is playing amazing. He is. Like, he just is. Whether it's the goal scoring, whether the assisting. And what you saw against him today was the kind of two flex he can give you. He can give you the finishing. He can also give you the assisting as well in how he helped to assist Olise. And I think him and Olise are actually forming a pretty good partnership. And the issue with Kane under Tuchel, he was being restricted. He was being played as a poacher and as a finisher. And I was like, okay, look, Kane, you have to adapt. But what Kompany has done is that, no. Kane, do you, be you. Free yourself. Come out deeper. But what we're seeing is Kompany is understanding the spacing of the team. So unlike Tuchel, when Kane now comes out, there are options. There are weapons to his left, to his right, into the center. And you can see Kane just feels far more comfortable in his own skin in this setup under Kompany than under Tuchel. So it's like Kane, this is some of the best football that Kane has been playing for a long while. But there is no point in playing this well if you don't get the dub. And Kane knows, Kane is almost on a mission. It was embarrassing what happened last season where you came in and Bayern finished trophyless for the first time since 2012. You were horrible at the Euros. An absolute disgrace. Yet again, another disaster class in the major final. So Kane, I think he has started this season with a mission of, not only am I going to start pad, I cannot wait for Leverkusen. I cannot wait for Barca. And I'm going to do everything within my power to win a trophy. Kane ain't going to be sitting on no freaking bench for the DFB Pokal. But the way he has started this season is like he has started as if he's a man on a mission. He's a man on a mission to be like, I hear the abuse. I hear I'm a jinx. I hear that I'll never win a trophy. I am on a mission to win a trophy. And Kane, I think he believes that this Kompany, dude, this may just be the partner I need, the mastermind that I need to put me in the best possible position. So when we face those big teams, I execute and say, what's up? He's been outstanding so far. But Kane, it's not how many you score, it's when you score. So I'm waiting for that Leverkusen game, and I'm waiting for that Barca game, and I'm waiting for all those other big games. Because we talked about some of the best signings of the summer. This is one of the best signings of the summer. And what was so key was, I don't know whether it was a like-for-like substitution, but the stark contrast between Olise and Sane is outstanding. Sane needs to retire from football. He needs to. He needs to work in a nursing home. I think there are still available jobs. Just put your thing up in LinkedIn, nursing home, because Leroy Sane, the guy is useless. He's brainless. He's stupid. He doesn't have a football brain. He is useless. Olise, this is a quality player. This is a truly quality player. That goal, beautiful, left foot. But what I liked most was the Kane goal. If that was Sane in that same position, Leroy Sane with the stupid stuff would have tried to shoot and would have probably been blocked. But Olise knew that, okay, what is the right football play here? I've received the ball. I know I'm close to goal, but I'm in traffic. Football brain. Be aware of your surroundings. So yeah, Kane is there. Hold on to the ball, protect it, lay it back to him, goal. And I think that with Kane, if he knows that I actually have a footballing brain on the same pitch with me, we can cook. So I'm very excited to see what this guy can do because he was too good for Palace. Way too good for Palace. Like, Palace could not keep him. He was too good. And now you're seeing why this is one of the next really big talents, not only for what he'll do for France, but what he could do for Bayern. So again, for Bayern, 100%, this is one of the signings of the summer. And this is definitely one of the players to watch for this season, both in the Bundesliga, but specifically also in the UCL. I'm not going to judge Kompany yet, but we have to be fair. We can't make an assessment because you know how I am. It's about who you play. They've played some okay sides. They've not really played some big dogs yet. So the beauty is we can give him his flowers because, you see, here's the thing. People are like, okay, he hasn't proven himself, which is true. I still think he needs to do more to prove himself that I deserve to be in this job. But the goals scored, the dominance, the performance, how much you've improved upon a Gnabry, you've improved upon a Kane. Even Musiala looks like he's taking his football to the next level. So you can clearly see the vast improvements under Tuchel. So we have to give him his flowers there because I'm still baffled as to how much better this team looks than literally 4 or 5 months ago. 4 or 5 months, these were guys that were just trying to do good. Get it done. Let's just go through. From that to, oh no, we are expressing ourselves. We are entertaining people. We are relentless. Because what was so crazy about this game was they were so relentless. They were so relentless. To be 4-0 up, 3-0, 4-0 up, but you're still pressing, you're still hustling, you're still going for another, and just the eagerness just to keep on going is crazy. And when you even look at his celebration, do you know why I think Kompany was so happy? Because at full time, he was like, yes. I think he was so happy because of what they did defensively. Not only the goals, but I think it was, the performance. Forget the goals. It was the performance both offensively but defensively as well. And just how hard they worked. Whether they can maintain it, we see. But what is key? This is what I like now. So these are the next 2 games. So Barca, I believe, I think it's like the 23rd of October. These are the next two games, and it's perfect. Because these are games where we can now get to really idea, so, okay, how good really is this team? With all due disrespect to Dynamo Zagreb, with all due disrespect. But Leverkusen at the crib, Aston Villa away. Those are 2 really good games that can now really fully test these guys. So then we can now see how good are you really? How good are you really? So I cannot wait to see what they do within those 2 games because Leverkusen, those are your title rivals and you're playing at the crib. So I'm already counting down the days to that game. And Villa, one of the best coaches right now in football is Emery. So how he does against Villa, that's going to also be very, very telling. So, but key thing is, it's a good start. It's a really good start. But great football, great goals, everyone is looking amazing. But it won't matter if at the end of the season it doesn't come with a trophy. Either that be a Bundesliga or a Champions League. The FA Pokal is cool, but for a club like Bayern Munich, club there, it's about either the league title or the UCL. So what Kompany needs is, yes, play the quality football, be dominant, but it needs to come with something tangible. But so far, so very good.